So my name is Carlos Rubio. I'm from Mexico. I got to Budapest because I was working. I'm working there. But as soon as I get to Budapest, I got the chance to play with these guys, Budapest Reds. And I gotta admit, this is amazing. It's an awesome team. We have great players, great people. And I don't know, these guys are kind of like my family here, so I'm pretty excited, pretty happy with this opportunity.
I'm Mac Boone. I'm originally from California. I've been in Europe for about 3 weeks now. I currently play for the Finkstonball Vikings, but I got invited to play for the Budapest Reds in the Finkstonball Tournament, which was a very fun tournament, great atmosphere. I feel blessed to be part of this team. It was awesome. And going to Europe, obviously just wanted to. I graduated college about a month ago, and I just wanted to keep playing baseball, so just went overseas and I've been ever since.
My name is Lisa Malden. I'm from Seattle, Washington, and this is my 3rd Euro trip. I got to Budapest in April after an Australian season. Basically, there's not many opportunities for softball in the States unless it's professional. So going overseas is definitely something I highly recommend. I absolutely love, and I'll do it as long as I can.
I'm from Minnesota. This is my 4th year in Europe. I enjoy it. I'm glad to be a part of the Reds.
My name is Balázs Harmos. I'm the local guy at Budapest Reds, so one of the guys responsible for basically everything, organizing the little bit of assistant coaching, recruiting for youth programs, stuff like that.
Originally in college at Seattle U, I played first base and outfield. After graduation, I kind of just heard that one of my teammates was going to go overseas and play in Switzerland, and that's when, probably a month before graduation, I was signed to play for the Ducks in Budapest, Austria, and yeah, I just went from there.
I'm a pitcher. In college, I was a setup man. And I kind of made the transition to a starter over in Europe. In college, I went to a small college in Southern Virginia, so that's trying to make a transition because there's only been a couple teams I've been on in Europe that the role was to close and set up. Other than that, starters aren't so just trying to game, I guess.
Originally a pitcher in college, but out here in Europe I pitch and I also play the outfield. And how I got to Europe, International Baseball Community, it's a website, and it's a great resource for people looking to play overseas. You can make a profile, and you can connect it to so many teams out here that need imports, that want imports. Jimmy Jensen went to Miller College, and he kind of helped really expand that, and that's how I heard of it, and I made a profile, and bam, and I'm here, and it's awesome.
The way it started for me with baseball, it was a friend of mine, still a teammate, used to be my classmate, had the idea to go out to the backyard and play some ball. It was very new for us, and after the decay of the communist era, everything coming from the United States.
Way back in Mexico, I was playing catcher and third baseman, and when I first got here, I started playing the outfield, infield. Braden helped me out with some pitching mechanics, so I'm playing outfield, infield, pitching, doing utility, man. So I got to Europe because I got a job offer working in a company, but at the same time I got time to play some ball, so here I am.
Playing basically with the same team since I started to play baseball 20 years ago. This team was formerly known as Central Wrestling Progress, and then when we moved to Budapest 3 years ago, we changed our name to Budapest Reds. We are playing National League and also in the Italy, which is a common league of Slovakia, Slovenia, Serbia, Croatia, and Hungary. We've been playing this league for like 15 years now, and I think this is a really good thing for the development of baseball in Europe.
I've been playing since, I could walk like most other American kids. Well, I went undrafted out of college, and so, I mean, I weighed my options, whether going overseas or playing ball, but I ultimately chose overseas. And still playing, living, healthy, whatever increases the baseball abroad. I love sharing my knowledge.
Well, after I graduated in 2015, I went to Austria, and then I enjoyed my first Euro trip there. Went back to the States and did the normal 9-to-5 sub-teaching, coaching, and just basically doing whatever I can with softball since there's not much of an opportunity to play for myself. Didn't enjoy it as much as being over here and working with everybody in Europe, and that's how I just keep coming back here. Yeah, I just plan to do it as long as I can. Teaching, coaching, as Braden said, and just sharing what I've learned in the States. It's very fortunate to grow up having people that can teach me softball and not just baseball skills, but actual softball skills.
Like Braden said, I've been playing since I could walk. I've been about 18 years now. I played college baseball at Menlo College in California, small college. A couple other imports that played here as well, and I signed my first contract in Europe with Finkstonball Tournament.
Sweet.
So I've been playing for over 20 years now. I never made it pro. We do have a draft system or college system in Mexico. Like the league is not like as organized as in the US or Europe. So I was just playing for fun, to be honest. But regardless, we had a good level in Mexico. I mean, most of the Mexican guys, the imports in other countries, we have proved that we have level to play anywhere.
So being an import, it's a lot more than just playing the game. They really look to you for your knowledge of the game, because over here, it's kind of in the trend that they start playing baseball at a later age than us in America. We start playing when we can walk. Over here, there's people that don't start playing until they're 13, 14, some even in their 20s. So the knowledge of the game is still growing and expanding. So we're really looked to as teachers by example, and also by showing them how we play the game. Maybe some strategies, like having a plan, an approach, and just the way that we go about the game. And it's been a great experience because I mean, you really get to grow as a person when so many people look to you for just your knowledge of the game. And I love to play baseball. It's one of the best things ever, and it's so much fun. So getting to share my passion and my knowledge with people way older than me and people that have been playing the game maybe longer than me, it's really cool. Just being able to connect on that level of just we play baseball, even though we don't really speak the same language and we're from completely opposite sides of the world. It's awesome. And it's really a testament to how great the sport is. And you can just bond over just playing, throwing the ball, catching the ball, and it's been awesome. So as an import, it's really great to teach.
I totally 100% agree. From a softball perspective, it's a little different because I feel like softball's a little further behind than baseball, but we're getting there. More so, I feel like my position as a softball coach and someone who is fortunate enough to learn softball in the States is to teach girls how to play softball and not how to play baseball. All the baseball players, they are great help when they come over to Europe, and they step up and actually help the girls learn to catch and throw the ball, and this is what softball is. It kind of looks like baseball, but it's a little different. And getting into the transition of actually playing softball and learning that it's of speed and not a power game is something that's kind of hard for some teams, but they're getting there with the more help that they can get from all the imports from the States.
So, I love the fact that being an import. I love all the job titles that it includes. In America, I'm just a player. Here, I'm expected to be the ace of the staff. I'm expected to lead the team. I'm expected to develop the youth. There's a lot of things that are expected of me, and I love to take on those roles head on and help try to progress in terms of development and wins with whatever team I'm with. So I take it as an honor, and every minute I get to do this, to me, is better than working what's quote-unquote a real job. So much passion and ambition, and I just love that I get the opportunity to do it.
Well, for me, it's a bit different because my priority being here in Europe was not playing baseball. Well, was not, because now I'm considering this to be a different, priority in my life now. But I get the chance to travel. I get the chance to meet people from other countries, other languages, other cities, other kind of food, other cultures. So that's amazing for me. So as an import and as a Mexican who's traveling around the world, that's priceless. So having fun.
Okay, so we don't really have too much of a baseball culture in here, so that's why bringing home reports is very important for us. Some people still believe that we bring reports because we want them to win the games for us, but that's not the fact. We want to import the knowledge what we have. And we learned a lot from these guys, of course, technically about how to play the game, but also this very important role. We learn, how to respect the game, how to behave as a ball player on and off the field, and this is something we really have to learn much about. And the other thing is that these guys, like they bring a lot of energy and passion to the game.
Quiero que sepan todos mis amigos mexicanos, mis amigos puertorriqueños, venezolanos, dominicanos, todos los latinos de habla hispana. Vengan a Europa, no se van a arrepentir, se van a divertir mucho, van a tener la oportunidad de viajar, de conocer mucha gente, de jugar muy buena pelota y sobre todo divertirse en familia. El béisbol es una de las formas más bonitas de conectar a la gente, y así como yo lo estoy haciendo, me encantaría que hubiera más latinos acá con nosotros. Now switching back to English, all I want to say is that all my Latin American friends, Mexicans, Venezuelan people, Dominican Republic, please join us, come to Europe, come play some ball with us. You're gonna have an amazing time. Everything is great here, so whenever you get the chance, please join us. Bienvenidos, welcome. Thank you, muchas gracias.
6.
World to know, huh? I guess for everyone who's ever doubted me in my life, thank you, because it wouldn't make me work as hard as I do. I wouldn't have the same ambition and drive to do what I do and succeed in what I do if I never had any ups and downs. So, thanks.
I would say I'm a guy who has a big heart, and I love the game of baseball, and it's taken me all across the world, and I think my heart might be a baseball.
Playing baseball for me is something like having a second life. In my other life, I'm a teacher at the university, and on the field I'm a ball player. It feels like being Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and people that know me can decide which is which.
I guess for me, I just want the world to know that softball is like a thing over here. That girls, you have an opportunity to do something softball-wise after college. A lot of us think that once you're done with college, you're done. That's everything. But yeah, there's a lot of opportunities out here, and don't let the fear of leaving the country keep you from going and doing something. And once you get out there, experience everything. Just try everything once. If you're passionate about something, give it 110. Yeah, don't hold back on that.